Good afternoon. Welcome to the afternoon experiment. My name is Emanuel Livingston. I'm with you until probably about 5 o'clock. Supposed to be, I don't know if we going to blink tonight or tomorrow. I think we going to blink tomorrow. So, we'll see. We'll see what happens. I got a few things that I had to discuss. A few things that I have to rebut. And other than that, it's Friday. And, we'll see where the conversation goes. 513-717-5464 is the number to get on board. Let me make sure I got the phones up. And the phones are up. And let's start saying hello. If this is your first time checking out the show and you're watching live, this is the way I do it. I come in, I say hi to you. Hi. And I want you to say hi to me. All you got to do is just type in hello, and I want you to tell me where you're from. Not where you're from, but, where you're checking out the show from. So if you're in Dayton today, say, hello from Dayton. If you're in Texas, hello from Texas. I say the city if you, whatever, if you don't mind. If you in Cincinnati, your neighborhood, like hello from Mount Healthy. Hello from Forest Park, Mount Adams, whatever. And I'm a see it, and I'm going to say hi to you. And then we're going to just keep it going, and we're going to have conversations. Some of them are going to be serious. Some of them are going to be not very serious at all. And every once in a while, something just hilarious happens. And very rarely is any of that my fault. Very rarely is any of that my fault. Y'all kind of lead the show, lead the conversation. So welcome. Let me start saying hello to everybody, because this is my favorite part of the show. Oh, right out the gate. Number one, Erica Hummins, representing Reading. Good afternoon. Maria, representing North College Hill. Good afternoon. We got Robert Willis in the house. Good afternoon. Ron D in the house. Good afternoon. And rounding out the top 5, Dwayne Larkin, representing Mount Airy. Good afternoon. Good afternoon to all of you. Tanika, out there in beautiful Orlando, Florida. Good afternoon. Al Johnson, representing Middletown. Good afternoon. Dwayne tried sneaking in twice. I already shouted you out, Dwayne. Daryl, representing Forest Park. He say, let the real sense talk begin. I was getting a headache from all the other rhetoric. Different people have different views on the same topics, and I understand, and I think I'm gonna respond kind of to some of it, give a different perspective. And some people will agree, some people will not agree. You know that there are people out there who just, they hate me because they don't agree with me. I don't never want anybody to, hate people because you don't agree with them. Just disagree with them. But that is a real thing. It actually happens. But we're going to talk about it. Nick Brown, representing beautiful Blue Ash. Good afternoon. Andrea Bustle, out there in Gulf Manor. Good afternoon. Regina Denson Griffin. Good afternoon. Representing Madisonville. Diane Huddleston Angel. Good afternoon. Mike Ballard Sr. Representing Woodlawn. Good afternoon. Mary Birch Lavender. She says, howdy. You can't beat that. She said, we in the house. That's W.O. is White Oak. Because that's how they get down over there. Good afternoon, Mary. Diane says she going to Blink tonight. Think I will do the free transportation. I don't know what the plan is when we go. All I know is Mrs. Livingston want to go. And if Mrs. Livingston want to go, we going. That's it. That's all I really know. That's all I can really tell you. And I'm sure she has a plan. She got it all planned out. And I feel like I was saying that like that's a negative thing. But no, I like that. I like that she has a plan. And it's all planned out. Where was I? Valisa, Love it. Representing Blue Ash. Hey, good afternoon. Thank you for checking out the show. Got Dina Johnson representing Walnut Hills. She says, that's the hoodie I want. Oh, that's right. Oh, and a couple people said they wanted hoodies. I didn't see it until earlier today. So I'll get you messages. But the way that you get a hoodie, and again, I got the white. Do I have a white one here? I got the white one. White with the pink. And I got the pink with the gray. This is a light gray. It's a light gray. So I got the pink with the gray. All of the proceeds are going to an organization that helps women dealing with breast cancer. I'm still looking for the specific organization because I really want somebody that focuses on African American, on black women, on the sisters. But yeah, we'll see. But the way to get it, just send me an email at emanuellivingston@yahoo.com. Put in the subject line hoodie or something like that. Put in the subject line hoodie. Or on my personal Facebook page, Emanuel Livingston, on my personal Facebook page, just send me a message. Say, hey, I want a hoodie. I will respond to you. I will coordinate with you. I will get you the hoodie. I will deliver the hoodie personally. Maybe personally. I'll depend on who you are. It's a couple people, if they say they want it, it's going in the mail. Because, you know what I'm saying, I'm not trying to be unalived delivering hoodies. And, you know, some people got some strong feelings. I'll show you what it feels like to be murdered. I don't want, no, thank you. No, thank you. I'll mail your hoodie. But for the most part, I am delivering hoodies. So, yeah, just send me a message. Send me a message. emanuellivingston@yahoo.com or on Facebook. Just send me a direct message. And I'll get back with you. Back to the hellos. Oh, let's see. But Dina, good afternoon. We got Kush in the house. Kush, I might need some. Do you still do roofing? I got a one of my gutters. I got an issue with. Something happened to it, and it's pulled down. So I need to, I guess, replace a section. I'm not sure. I'm not a gutter guy. But what's up, Kush representing Evanston. Let's see. Tanika says she wants the pink one. All right, you know what to do. Send me an email. Or you got my phone number. At least you should have my phone number. If you don't, just send an email. But you could just shoot me a text like, yo, hey, I want a hoodie. And I'll respond. We'll work it all out. T. Mikey G says, good afternoon. Checking in from Avondale. He heard Curtis get hung up on Al Sharpton's show. I don't know why they be trying Al Sharpton. Nat Turner, representing Madisonville, good afternoon. Jeannie says, happy Friday. Happy Friday to you too, Jeannie. Fame says, hi guys, I'm rumbling on the east side of the Republic of Cincinnati. Daryl says, my hoodie fits perfect, E-Man. I will be buying more printed shirts and hoodies from you in the future. Hey, you can't beat that. I'm not even going to talk about the size, but you might hit the gym, bro. Hit the gym. No, I'm just teasing you. I'm teasing you, Daryl. Anthony Prosser representing the Wood. But let me go back to Daryl. Thank you for your support. And I'm so happy about your wife liking the hoodie and, of course, being a survivor. I'm for real. Brenda Harris, good afternoon. Steban Speed, representing Westwood, good afternoon. Mary says, hate is a terrible word. Dislike is better, you think? Now, some of them hate. There's some legit, genuine. Now, always when I say hate, sometimes, like when Mayo should be hating, because she's a hater. But that's a different type of hate. I'm talking about the type of hate that legitimately says they want you to not be breathing anymore. There are people out there who actually feel that way. They've expressed it. So, yeah, some of it is honest to goodness hate. I wish it didn't have to be that way, but some of it is. Jason, representing Middletown, good afternoon. Pamela Kenny, representing North Avondale, good afternoon. Terry Anderson in the house from downtown, good afternoon. Let's see, Crystal Hoskins, I see you out there at the Christ Hospital. And Crystal says, I want this color pink hoodie. You know what to do. Send me a email. Send me an email. Or if you're on Facebook, just send me a direct message on Facebook. I will respond to you. I promise you, I will respond. I will respond quickly, and you will get your hoodie quickly. And again, this is because I don't have the business and the website and all that stuff set up. This was kind of a spur of the moment thing, and I'm thinking about moms, and I'm like, people need reminders, and I'm, all about that. And so I won't be doing it this way when I really start doing it. It won't be, I'm going to use the term ghetto, even though I don't like that, but people know exactly what I mean. It won't be ghetto, like just shoot me an email, shoot me a text, shoot me a message, It'll be go to the website, order it. And then you can go to the website and order it. But I'm not there yet, but I thought it was a little more important than to have to worry about all of that. Myosha says, I don't like hoodies. They feel weird around my neck. What's wrong with your neck? What's wrong with your neck? Twin say, what up, little man? All right, I see you. I got you. I'm gonna get back with you later on. Lewis, good afternoon, representing Sharonville. Nat says, enough with the identity politics. All right, we don't get into it. Twin, organization on the gingerbread. I don't know what that means. Organization on the gingerbread? I don't know what that means. And Twin wants a hoodie. You know what to do. Mary says, a hoodie with a hug. And I think about it. If you were a woman and I delivered your hoodie, I got a nice little hug in. Because I appreciate y'all following and supporting me, number one. And then the people who get the hoodies, because again, the money is going to a breast cancer organization. I appreciate your support in that. And plus I just got love for people. So all the women that I've seen, I gave them a hug. I delivered keys yesterday and I gave her a nice big hug. She's a very nice woman. Just like what you hear when she calls in, she was that same way. So yeah, you get a hoodie, you get a hug. I think my man Daryl dapped him up. I'm not hugging him. Oh, I love you. I didn't hug Daryl, but we dapped up, So yeah, no doubt. Emanuel Livingston, bring it to me, Finneytown Kroger's 2X. Follow the instructions, bro. Send me a message on Facebook, a direct message, or an email. Ron say, I ain't gonna kidnap you. Hey, I know what you mean, and I'm glad to hear that. Brenda, representing Fairfield, good afternoon. Twin says, I'm messaging you now. Good. Tanika, I would not be driving down to Orlando to deliver a hoodie. I would not be doing that. Daryl says, it was good to meet you in person. You're a little dude, as I suspected. I'm short but fat. It is what it is. Kush says, I got you, man. You okay? Good. I'm going to send you a message. Dina says, Daryl Carpenter, I get his voice and fames mixed up. Okay, she's talking about something else. Man, you don't know to work them gutters. Oh my goodness. Brent, representing Dallas. Brent, did you get yours yet? You should have received yours by now. Your hoodie. I can't believe the mail is that slow. You should have gotten yours by now. David says, good afternoon. Hey, little baby. Little baby. David said, good afternoon. You're not going to say good afternoon back? No? Okay. She didn't say good afternoon back. But I told her. He's representing Westchester. Pat in the house, good afternoon. Good afternoon. Vincent say, what's good? Checking in from Landon. Let's see. I like my hoodies to be a size too big, so it fit perfect in. Jeffrey, good afternoon to you. Good afternoon. Nate, yes, you're first. Good afternoon. Richard, who trying to get you up out of here? I don't want to say no names and bring back no terrible images, but there are people, if they catch me in traffic, it's over. LaDonna representing East Price Hill. Jerika says, I love that color. All right. Brent says, Emanuel Livingston, I got my afternoon experiment breast cancer awareness turtleneck today, so I don't have to cut you out. Good. You got it. Good. Shirley, good afternoon. Good afternoon. And Jerica says, hola, me familiar. Hola to you too. They've been trying to get Lincoln Ware to use that color for the walking club forever. Well, I don't know nothing about that. Let me see. Make sure you're giving out those church half hugs and for no more than a 2 count. Let's see. Regina said, I got a hug. It was so nice meeting you. It was nice meeting you. Let me see. Ron, what's up, Ron Tucker? Good afternoon. Will you deliver to Dayton? Ooh, that's like right there. Maybe, because I'll be close to Dayton. So maybe not the same day. You might have to wait till the weekend. But yeah, if you in Dayton, I got you. Jason say, man, I'm still waiting for the t-shirt we talked about. Guess I'll wait for the site to launch. You're talking about the More You Know t-shirt. I'm sorry. I'm ashamed. But I'm gonna get back in touch with you. Let's reset right now. Ready? Take 2. I got you. Let me. I'll reach out to you. It's a full reset, so you can't count none of them 2 months that you've been waiting. It's a full reset. Reese Mooney in the house. Good afternoon. Let's see. I think that's everybody. Ron Tucker, Reese Mooney, Myosha, Jason, Emanuel Livingston. How many times you had to pump up your Reebok to get a hug from taller people? I don't even know what that means. What do you be talking about? All right, everybody, thank you guys for joining the show. Let me talk just a little bit about, if you weren't watching Wyatt Live, it's not that bad. It's not that hard to recap, but you should be watching Wyatt Live. It's a good show. And hold on, can I address something with people? Just kind of in general. I don't, like if I'm scrolling through my Facebook page, because that's really the only social media that I really use. If I'm scrolling through my Facebook page and I see a whole lot of stuff, and then you might make me laugh, you might make me think, you might say some real deep stuff, and I'll be like, stop trying to be deep. Whatever, the question of the day or the thought of the day or the, whatever. I see a whole lot of stuff. I don't typically comment on everything that I agree with. Like you gotta have done something for me to just be like, I agree, you're right. That's weird to me. To me, that's weird. Like, I don't respond in that way. I look at it, I might hit the like button, the laugh button, the love button, and keep scrolling. Now, if I disagree with you, or if I think, you know what I'm saying, your point needs a little sharpening or something like that, that's usually when I'm gonna respond. It seems weird to me to just be like, I agree. You know, on just, because then I would just be, what if you said 80 things that I agree with? Then I'm just got to type, I agree 80 times. I agree. I agree. That's how I type. I agree. I agree. I agree. I agree. They're like, come on. You said it. Ain't nobody challenged you on it. Now, if you said it and then people challenging you, then I got your back. I'm gonna jump in and back you up. If you say, this is for you, twin, 2 plus 2 is 4. Why I have to say, I agree. I'm going to just let that be there. But then if somebody arguing with you, no, 2 plus 2 is 7, and you trying to explain to them, then I might jump in like, no, nigga, 2 plus 2 is 4. Stop being stupid. You know what I'm saying? There's no reason for me to just jump in. But then if you said 2 plus 2 is 7, then I'm going to probably jump in like, nah, you might be mistaken. 2 plus 2 is only 4. Why you only comment on the stuff I say that you disagree with? You really want me to just scroll through my timeline, type in, I agree? I agree. You're right. I agree. Oh, that's good. I agree. I see people do that. That's not the way I do. I don't do it that way. I'm much more of a see it, agree with it, move on, you know, maybe hit the like button, agree with it. So, you know, I said, because I'm watching Wyatt, and, you know, some of the stuff he's saying, I agree with. Nobody's challenging him. Nobody's challenging him. No reason to. He right. He on point. Of course, if you know, kind of veer a little bit and you make a point that I'm like, ooh, I don't know about that, you know, then I'm going to be like, yeah, that part ain't true. And then, you know, he got his people, just like there are people over here who, you know, will back me up. No, y'all be hard on a brother over here. I don't have no hardcore ride or dies over here. Over here, y'all would challenge me on everything, and I love it. I love it. I don't feel no, I'm going to just go with whatever Emanuel said because he Emanuel. I don't feel that over here. And I love that. But, you know, sometimes his people, hey, Emanuel only over here to disagree. Like, I think I've been listening for 2 hours, and I disagree with 2 things. So some of them people are a little bit obsessed with me, which I don't understand. I'm just some guy. But I was listening to Wyatt, and towards the end of Wyatt's show, he was talking about immigrants again. And I'm going to say this. You can't get mad at us for bringing up Haitians. We didn't bring up Haitians. Trump and Vance are the ones who brought up Haitians eating pets and stuff. So get mad at them for bringing it up. Don't get mad at us for bringing it up. Y'all want to talk about Haitians and all that shit. Like, no, we didn't want to talk about Haitians and shit. We just wanted for people to be, you know what I'm saying, kind and understanding to their fellow humans. We brought up the ridiculousness of the why is Trump lying on the Haitians? That's worthy of bringing up and pointing out. So we didn't bring it up. Trump brought it up. And yeah, some of the stuff that some of y'all say be inhumane. Like y'all talk about Haitians, like, I mean, even if you said, let's say 15,000 criminals in America have come to America. That's 15,000 out of how many? And what percentage is that? If I talk about police brutality, I hear pushback. Oh, that only 3%. You got a 3% chance. That ain't even worth talking about. 15,000, probably over what? The last 40 years? 15,000 out of how many million? What's the percentage on that? I can't talk about police brutality because it's such a low percentage. You're wrong to talk about. It's such a low percentage. Why you want to focus on such a low percentage? 15,000 out of how many million? But we want to focus on them. Which is it? Do we not focus on the low percentage? Or do we focus on the low percentage? It don't seem fair to me that you can have it both ways. Either we can talk about it if it's a small number, even earlier, all these people talking about transgender because it don't affect them. And just because it's only a few, but that's how you got to do it. You got to nip it in the bud. You got to nip it in the bud because a few got to happen before a lot happen. But when I talk about police brutality, we ain't talking about, we got to nip it in the bud. We talking about, you only got a 3% chance. Why y'all focusing on that? Don't we have to nip it in the bud? Oh, we only got to nip it in the bud when it's something you want to nip in the bud. And we talk about selective we all have selective outrage. We all have selective outrage. Yes, we choose what to be upset about. All of us. All of us. Guaranteed there's something going on down the street that I should be mad about. I don't know about it, or I heard about it, but it ain't really, affecting me in such a way, so I ain't got really time to deal with it. And I'm going to be outraged about this. Let somebody else be outraged about that. People say selective outrage like that's an insult to people but we all have it. I've heard some of these same people, when you talk about, again, you know me, people talk about black on black crime, but what about white on white crime? Well, I'm just worried about what's affecting my community. Ain't that selective outrage? Ain't that bad? Wait, it's bad. Selective outrage is bad, right? Oh, it's bad when it's not the selection that you want. That's when selective outrage is bad. You're not outraged about what I would select you to be outraged about. That's wrong. Come on, we all have it. We all have it. I got it. You got it. She got it. He got it. Wouldn't you like to be a pepper too? That didn't even make sense. But yeah, no, we all have it. We do. It can be frustrating when people are not outraged about what you want them to be outraged about. It can be frustrating when people are outraged about the thing that you don't think is so outrageous. But I don't know that it's fair to be mad about people having selective outrage when you have it and I have it. It's just the way it is. That's the world that we live in. That's just humanity. And now let me get to this whole immigration thing. Look, hold on. Before I even do the immigration thing, let me deal with, because people keep saying, you don't understand. Twins say it all the time. You don't know because you ain't never dealt with it. As if they know everything I've dealt with in my life. You don't know everything I've ever dealt with. You don't know everything I've ever dealt with. And you don't know how immigration has affected me here in Cincinnati. Because people act like ain't no immigrants in Cincinnati. What? There's a big community of immigrants in Cincinnati. Look, they all over the place. There's one. No, there's not one in here. But they're all over the place. They're all over the place. So who are you to tell me I haven't had any dealing with immigrants? So that's how my opinion is. When it affects you, then you would change your mind. Maybe it's already affected me, and this is still how I feel. And really, the way I feel about it is simple. Immigrants are people, and all people should be treated with some level of humanity and dignity. You shouldn't demonize somebody just because they're looking for a better life. That's it. Well, that's not it, but kind of at the base level. What about the ones with, because if I got a felony, then I can't get that assistance. But if they come over here with a felony, then they can get the assistance. Then go to another country and maybe, you can hide your record and you can get some assistance too with your felonious ass. Or don't commit felonious acts and get convicted. That's always seemed to work for me. Now look, this is what I would change my mind. You set me up and I get convicted of a felony and I'm sitting there convicted of a felony and I ain't even do nothing. And now I need some housing and I can't get no housing because I got a felony that I didn't do. Okay, now I'm going to be mad. I don't know, maybe I go to Canada. Be like, I need some assistance. You got a felony? Nope. We go to, I don't know about going to China, but let me go, overseas. Let me go live in London or something. Hide my record. They took an extraordinary step. Okay, they got a felony. I'm not making excuses for them. They shouldn't have done whatever they did to get the felony, okay? They shouldn't have. But don't commit felonious acts. Then you ain't got to worry about it. And I know, that's easy to say. Don't commit a felony. You're like, don't go sell drugs. But who are you to tell me not to go sell drugs? I might have to sell drugs. And then once you make that decision that that's what you have to do, you got to deal with all the consequences of that. Well, why they don't have to deal with the consequences? They immigrants. Because they took some extraordinary steps to move away. And, crazy enough, maybe it's working. So you take the same extraordinary steps. Leave. Go start a new life. Somewhere new where they can't find out about your record. Or they'll give you a second chance. Go to Haiti. Gather up all the money you can. You know what I'm saying? You're a felon already. I don't know, go do whatever you did to get the felony. Get as much money as you can. And go over to Haiti. You can live like a king. Fuck your felony. You know what I'm saying? You got money. Fuck that felony. Oh, you ain't willing to do that. Stop complaining about the people who was willing to take extraordinary steps. What I'm saying is, if your point is, I want these people to come here and be homeless and hungry and die in the street of starvation, that is not humane. I don't think that's that hard. Ron,
So if
Hold on.
the Biden administration, what?
How you doing, bro?
Man, I'm cool. How you feel, man?
I feel all right. All right, what's on your mind?
All right, now, I ain't gonna have a conniption like I did yesterday.
All right.
But you know, I mean, when the Biden administration took down all of the policies that the Trump administration put in for the border, and that means remain in Mexico, stop the build on the wall, all of that stuff. You know, immigration blew up. You know that, D. You know that happened. And see, you're not, you know, you're talking about the immigration problems that we have over here. You know, first of all, you know, I think Jocelyn Nungray. That now I remember the name Nungray. I think her name was Jocelyn, and they let two migrants come over here. They had ankle bracelets on. Now they let two migrants come over here, and 2 weeks later, they raped a 12-year-old Jocelyn Nungray under an overpass for hours, and then killed her, and then tried to go back to Mexico. Lake and Raleigh in um, Georgia, broad daylight. You know, because he couldn't rape her. He bashed her. He bashed her head in. And I mean, I could go on and on and on and on.
I don't think you could, but
And well, okay. Um, we have the Venezuelan and immigrants in New York that are wreaking havoc in New York. They have them on video. And first of all, the one Venezuelan migrant that raped the young lady, the young girl, and had her friend standing there watching, tied them up together, standing there watching him rape her. You know, and I think that was it was in a park. It was in a park. I think it was in Central Park, but you know, I
that's
don't know.
three.
But
That's
I'm
three.
not
Give me
going
seven
to
more.
continue. I'm not. Wait. I'm not going to continue to go on
Well, you said you
with
could go
that.
on and on and on. That's three. Give me seven
Yeah,
more.
but I'm not. But I have a point to make, so I want to get
Oh,
to my point.
okay.
You know, October 22nd, 2020, when Trump had the debate with Joe Biden, and he said they are letting in. And see, the thing about it is, you know, this was the president. He had knowledge of this stuff. It wasn't made up. He had knowledge of this stuff, and he said the immigration problem was going to go through the roof, and Joe Biden and the Biden administration was going to let it happen, and they were going to be emptying out their jails. They're emptying out the jails, and now it's been proven that they're emptying out their jails and their insane asylums, and letting people go to New York.
It's been proven?
Letting people come to the
Hold on, you said it's been proven?
States.
Wait. Oh, you said it's been proven?
Yes.
Who proved
Yes.
it? Where can I find the
Yes.
proof? And what country?
Come on,
Hold on,
come
let
on,
me get the question
come
out.
on,
Let me get the question out.
okay.
Let me get
It
the
ain't-
question out.
Okay, it ain't been proven.
Oh,
Okay. Now, because I don't want to let you stifle my point.
Okay.
So I will recant that, because I want you're going to have me go through all the information, all that other shit.
Well,
and
if you say it's been
I'm not pressed to
proven.
do that.
I think a lot
I'm
of it
not
is
pressing to do
conjecture.
that. I want to get my point out.
All right,
I want to get
we
my point
waiting.
out.
We waiting.
You know, I want to get my point out. So,
Go.
so now it has been proven that they let 13,000. I think it was between 13,000 and 15,000 people, rapists, murderers, and all this stuff over into the United States. This was the Biden administration's policy. And you have to remember, the Trump administration had the least amount of.
You keep saying you want to get your point out.
Wait a minute.
Are we going to get to the point? What's the point?
Google it.
Okay, I'll Google it. But what's the point? What's the point?
Wait. I'll wait. Go ahead.
No, I'm waiting for you. What's the point?
Go ahead.
You said you want to get to the point. What is the point that you're trying to make?
Okay. Well, anyway, he had the least amount of border crossings in ever.
Well, that's not true. That's 100% not true. But
Google it. Google it.
Okay, how many? Wait a minute. Okay, how many illegal border crossings? Hold on, Ron. You keep saying stuff that's facts, that's not facts, but you keep saying it don't have nothing to do with your point. So what is the point? Let's get to the point.
You Google everything else.
Oh my God.
You Google everything else in real time.
Where you get? What is the point?
Fact check me then. Nigga, you can't, nigga. You can't.
I'm sure I could, but I don't want to waste time. You said that you're trying to make a point. I'm just trying to get you to the point. What is the point that you want to make?
I don't want to. Okay. I don't want to lose my train of thought. Now, we have, 13 million immigrants over here, like I said yesterday, and 2.5 million got away that we don't know. And first of all, everybody, y'all ignoring it like it just don't make a difference.
Ron.
Wait a minute. Just wait a minute.
Hold on. No, Ron. Look, it's been 8 minutes. You've been on for 8 minutes. No, you've been on for 8 minutes.
Okay.
I would love for you to tell us what is the point that you're trying to make.
The point is, migrants should not be able to come over here. You said it would be inhumane, but see, they had an option to leave them in Mexico where they had the everything that they wanted at the border. They had that.
Wait, so your point is, just so I'm clear.
They could have.
Ron.
My point is,
okay.
They could have left them at the border like it was supposed to be, instead of letting migrants in here that are first committing crimes and taking resources from other Americans that are not getting those resources. And I don't care whether they're felons or not. You can't tell me.
Your whole point has been that they're
should come over here and get more than a felon that is currently here and a United States citizen and a tax-paying citizen.
Hold on, didn't those felons, Ron, didn't those felons have a choice too?
No, I don't give a fuck about them felons having a choice.
What?
They should not.
What?
Don't get it twisted, nigga. I don't give a fuck about. Hey, I don't give a fuck about a migrant.
No,
before I give a fuck about.
I said felons. You just brought up felons, bro. You brought it up. I didn't bring it up. You just brought up felons.
I said I don't give a fuck about a immigrant coming over here. I don't give a fuck about an immigrant coming over here. They should not be getting benefits that tax-paying citizens that are felons over here. They had a choice.
And
They had
didn't
a
and
choice.
my
By
question
the
to
way
you
of the fucking,
is
by the way of
did
the
the
fucking
felon
choice,
over here
by the
did
way
the
of the
felon over
fucking
here have a
choices, I
choice?
explained it.
Did the felon over here
By the way
have
of
a
the, but
choice?
by the way of the choices, God damn it, by the way of the choice. I told you yesterday
Ron.
that there are levels to poor. There are levels to poor, and
Hold on, there are levels
some
to what?
people and poor.
Okay.
There are levels to poverty,
Okay.
and see, some people gotta do because you know you gonna do if you fall on hard times,
Mm-hmm.
your family fall on hard times.
Yes.
If we have a blackout for 2-3 days,
Mm-hmm.
or for a week or for
Yeah.
a month, you're gonna do exactly what the fuck you gotta do
Well.
to take care of your family.
Well, no, hold on.
You
No,
gonna do that.
no. I'm sorry. I can't let you get that off. I don't, in my mind, and you may have some statistic to prove me wrong, but in my mind, the overwhelming majority of felons didn't commit felonies because there was a blackout for 2 weeks and they had to feed their family.
No, I ain't saying.
That's kind of what you was insinuating.
You know, the fuck the blackout. See, now you being facetious and being.
You brought up a blackout. I didn't bring up. Oh my God.
But it's levels to poverty, and motherfuckers, we done seen people push themselves out of poverty, dealing drugs, extortion, everything, every sort of manner.
Oh my God.
That we can get ourselves up above water.
And you all right with that? You okay with that?
No. Everybody ain't done this shit, but some of us had to do what we had to do.
Ron.
Some of us had to cheat,
Ron.
lie, steal.
Ron. I'm asking a simple question.
Emmanuel.
I'm asking, are you okay with that? You're okay with people selling drugs and committing felonies?
Wait. No. In essence, you asking me, am I okay with somebody doing everything that they have to do?
I'm asking, are you okay with people selling drugs and committing felonies?
Now, I'm not. You know, am I okay with some drugs?
Yeah.
Fuck it. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
It was just a question.
And I'm okay pretty much with anything.
Okay.
Anybody has to do. And wait, just wait a minute. With the exception of murder. And I do know that some of these people that are selling these drugs end up in some sort of way committing a murder by.
But that's okay. That's okay. It was a blackout. What can you do?
No. But no, it's not okay. But I know what it is to try to take care of and do what it is that you have to do or think you have to do to take care of your family.
Right. You never know what you'll do during a blackout.
And like I said, if they threatening, they always, y'all don't know, talk about it, but they always, trying to tamper with the electrical grids and the water.
Blackouts and stuff happen.
They do it.
You gotta do what you gotta do.
But see now, what I'm saying is, if a situation like that comes into play, then a whole lot of people are gonna be felons, because I know that you would do anything that you had to do to take care of you.
Right. Now may I interject? Now may I interject?
Yeah.
Okay. So, just so that I understand before I interject full-heartedly or whatever, it's understandable that given certain situations, you would do whatever it takes to provide for your family, is what you're saying, right?
Yeah.
And that shouldn't necessarily be held against you to keep you from getting assistance, right? Right? Is that, would that be fair to?
It shouldn't be held against you from getting assistance when a migrant is getting.
Wait. Okay, so wait a minute. Okay, so wait a minute.
That you aren't getting.
All right.
As a United States citizen.
As a United States citizen. So let me make sure. Again, I'm just trying to make sure I understand. You. Can you give me just a couple of examples, 1 or 2 or 3 examples of American citizens that, who were eligible for benefits, who was turned down. Let me get the question out. Hold on. Let me get the question out. You might be able to. You don't even know what I'm going to say. You don't even know what I'm going to say. You might be able to. At least let me get the question out. Hold on. Let me get the question out. Yeah. 1 or 2 or 3 examples of someone American who was eligible, who was turned down for assistance because a migrant felon was getting the assistance instead. Can you give me any examples of that?
No.
Okay.
No.
Hold on. One more question, and then you can roll. Okay. One more question. So if you can understand people doing whatever it takes to feed their families, including committing felonies,
yeah.
How is it that you can't understand migrants coming over here doing whatever it takes to get here in an attempt to feed their family? But you want them to, but you literally want them to die of starvation on the street.
No, motherfucker. See, and this is what y'all get twisted.
You said it.
These ain't fucking. Wait, now, hold on. That's that shit that irritates me to fucking death.
You said it. Why are you irritated that I repeated what you said?
Nigga, hold on.
All right.
Now, you ain't been paying attention.
Okay.
That most of these motherfuckers coming over here are military age men. God damn it. These ain't fucking families.
And so you're saying they don't have a family? Hey. You're saying military age men could not have a family?
No. Motherfuckers, you not paying attention, and cause your ass ain't paying attention, and your ass not using. I love you, but you ain't using the good goddamn brain you got. If you not looking at these military age men coming over in the United States.
United States.
And not only fucking getting benefits, I don't give a fuck. Now,
you do.
You got to remember, 2.5 million.
2.5 million.
Done came over here without getting benefits because they ain't got no identification card or no card that they give you when you cross the border.
Okay.
They're not identified. So 2.5 million motherfuckers done came over here
doing whatever they got to do.
Getting ID or ID or nothing. So that means they either already had a plan to eat, or they gonna eat off you,
I'm not sure that that's necessarily what that means, but
nigga, I don't mean eat off you as in get benefits, nigga. I mean eat off you as like that little girl that when
I'm not sure that those are the only two options. It doesn't sound reasonable that those are the only two options.
He broke in her house and after rummaging and raping her and killing her, rummaging through the stuff.
Okay, and that sounds horrible. How many Americans? How many legal Americans? Hold on. How many legal Americans, fully legal Americans, have broken into somebody's house and killed them? It happens here all the time. So to put it out there like the only people running around committing crimes in America, murdering people, raping people, like a certain presidential candidate, like they're the only ones who are doing it. Y'all about to attempt to elect a effing rapist, but we against rape. Y'all not against any of this stuff. Y'all use all of those stories and anecdotes to paint immigrants and people who don't look like you in a bad light. But a lot of us can see through that nonsense.
That ugly ass chick, and you know, if he paid a porn star, and he could have paid 50 of them. Why the fuck would he go harass that ugly?
Because he's a degenerate. That's why. It's not. Look, Ron. You might not know this, but crimes of a sexual nature are not always about sex. It's about control. And if you have, and it's not hard for me to believe that this guy has control issues. And so, yeah, he would go into a fitting room or a bathroom or whatever room, and some chick that he decided that he wanted to grab her by the pussy didn't want him to grab her by the pussy, so he was going to do it anyway because he's Donald Trump. That doesn't seem unreasonable.
No, I seen you jump off that immigration shit so real quick.
No, I'm still talking about
when you were sitting down in his basement.
I'm still talking about immigration. The point that I'm bringing up is y'all keep wanting to make it as if the person or people who are committing the majority of crimes in America are immigrants when they're not. They're people just like your presidential candidate.
I ain't say majority of crime. I didn't say that shit. I didn't give any indication of that shit. I gave you examples, nigga.
You gave me anecdotes. You gave me anecdotes. And the reason that a lot of times the reason why people give anecdotes is to try to take that anecdote and then apply it to a large swath of people. You don't just give the anecdote to say, well, one time immigrant committed this crime. No, you give the anecdote to say, see what this immigrant did? Because that's what they do. So don't try to pretend like we stupid and we don't understand the point of the anecdote.
Don't try to gaslight everybody and say
you were trying to gaslight.
You don't try to gaslight. Just like Kamala did good on that Fox interview. Oh, man, motherfucker, she didn't even answer shit. She backed out of questions and all that shit. Gaslighting us. Yeah, y'all full of shit on that Democrat shit. Y'all motherfuckers ain't. And did you know?
So what you gonna do about your rapist candidate? So what you gonna do? You're so concerned about rapists. What are you gonna do about your rapist candidate?
Did you know she had to back out of the plan for $20,000 for black men because it was illegal.
You don't want to talk about immigration no more?
$5 billion.
You lost?
Just like the $5 billion for the black farmers, all that shit. You smoke and mirrors. And the Democrat Party do that shit all the time.
They all do it, Ron. Republicans do it. Democrats do it. Independents do it. They all do it, Ron.
Vote Democrats for the next 200 years.
Ron.
Fuck all that shit. Man, just get the
Ron.
fuck out of here with this bullshit,
Ron,
man.
Ron, they all do it.
And it's a shame
Ron,
that you would sit here and
Ron,
gaslight the people like that.
Ron, if
You
anybody is doing any gaslighting,
you better than this.
it's
man.
you.
You better than that.
If anybody's
better than
doing
that.
gaslighting,
You
it's
better than
you.
that. Y'all, like Lincoln like to use the word PK. Y'all motherfuckers, you grew up a PK. Y'all motherfuckers.
Now we talking about preachers' kids?
You gonna endorse? You go to church every Sunday. You gonna endorse this motherfucker that
Where?
Oh, nigga.
Wait, Ron,
That will
Ron.
is willing to the California. See, California do that shit.
Okay, Ron.
Is willing.
I'm a preacher's kid, and I'm going to endorse and you clutching your pearls. You are a man who claims that God speaks directly to you through visions, and you're going to endorse a rapist. Explain that to me.
No, nigga. They said he was a rapist. It wasn't no proof. It wasn't no nothing. They said he was a rapist.
He was found liable. He was found liable. He was found liable.
Because of that judge, Letitia, the Letitia that said she was gonna get his ass. Don't fucking try to do that.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Now you got all kind of, God is speaking directly to you, showing you visions, and you mad because a rapist got found liable of rape.
You heard what I said yesterday. My entire ass.
All right.
What's a trippy is,
all right.
What's a trippy is, y'all Christians sitting here backing that bitch like a motherfucker, and that's so sad.
But you're backing a rapist, bro. You are backing a rapist.
No, nigga.
Yes.
I ain't backing no rapist.
You are.
No, nigga. That's gaslight, nigga. That's gaslight.
No, that is factual.
No.
That is factual.
From 2016.
Oh my God.
Hey, no.
Yes.
You know from 2006, and it's a trip. Y'all gaslighting everybody. Because y'all motherfuckers know.
Okay, so wait, just so I'm clear, you've completely run out of points, and now you just got a big bucket of stuff, and you throwing it all against the wall to see what's gonna stick.
Hamas or ISIS, nigga, you ain't. But you.
Just so we clear, y'all, he's run out of points, and he's just throwing stuff against the wall to see what sticks. That's all it is. Now, preacher's kid, gaslighting, rapists, and just all kind of stuff. He just throwing whatever now. So,
I wanna address something that I said yesterday.
Okay.
That I'm gonna say it probably the same way, but I'm gonna say it a little bit nicer.
All right.
If they are letting kids decide whether or not at a 13-year-old brain, at an 18-year-old brain, shit, at a 20-year-old brain, if they are, we already know the brain isn't fully developed until after the age of 25. 25 and after the age. Now, if we know that, we are providing puberty blockers, a natural thing that God gave us, that God gave them. They prescribing puberty blockers, letting them make decisions about their sexuality, letting teachers talk to them about their sexuality. When we know teachers are a lot of time, and I didn't ever think about that shit, but because I wouldn't put up with a bunch of kids on a regular basis. Who does that? But some of these people, they've been proven to be pedophiles.
Right.
Some of these people have been proven to be. Wait a minute, just hold up.
No. I need you to wrap it up. Come on. Bring it home. Bring it home.
I am gonna wrap it up.
Okay.
Now, if they're letting these kids make that decision, what's gonna happen when they're gonna say, if they can make that decision, they can make a decision as to who they want to have sex with when they grooming these motherfuckers, and teachers have an opportunity to groom. They're gonna be fucking y'all kids before it's over. Okay. And they're grooming it on purpose, and they're doing it right now.
Okay.
And you can look.
All right.
All right. Peace, man. Have a good weekend, man.
All right, Ryan. You do the same. All right. I'm not even 100% sure what he was talking about at the end. I'm not a big proponent of the whole trans and all of that kind of stuff, but I ain't in nobody else's head. You know what I'm saying? I don't know exactly what somebody is thinking or feeling or whatever. I don't. So I can't say, I don't necessarily agree with all the trans stuff, okay? But just like I feel about that, just like I feel about abortion, I would hope that nobody would ever get an abortion, but it's your decision to make. And when all is said and done, you have to deal with, or at least based on my belief, you have to deal with God at the end of that. And if God just flat out didn't want it to happen, he could make it impossible because he's God and he can do anything. But he gives us free will. So I'm not here to take away your free will. He said, I set before you life and death. I would that you choose life. That's me. But if you choose the other thing, you got to deal with him on that. That's the same way I feel about the whole trans thing. You was born a dude. You was born a chick. You know what I'm saying? Stay a dude, stay a chick. But if you choose to do whatever it is that you choose to do, you don't have to deal with me on that. You got to deal, based on my belief system, with God. And that's later on. So I'm not here to pass judgment. So I'm not for it, but I'm not going to tell you not to do it. Twin!
That's the best thing Poppy said today since I've been listening to you.
Twin, I said a whole lot of good shit before that. Stop acting like I didn't.
No, you haven't, but that's the only thing I really took to heart, is what you say. It ain't what the people don't care. I don't care what the people think. I got to answer to God, which we all got to answer to him. So you choose to go change your little banana split or whatever, and everything, and whatever else you got going on. Go playing a woman's sport, and men's, or whatever the case may be, to each his own. And everything. Hey, E-Man.
Yes, sir.
I don't care about the immigrants, man. I grew up around them and everything. So, I don't care less about, I care about them as people, but, as far as them crossing the border and that extra stuff, it is what it is, man. We are humans and everything, and you said something about glorify this and glorify that or whatever. But I say it like this, man. Even though the white man brought us the drugs or whatever, and we got, tricked and everything about it. Well, I feel like this. You can't knock a man hustle, man.
Who got tricked into what?
You know how the white folks brought the drugs to the black community, destroyed the community, man.
Right. Nobody got tricked, though.
They ain't got tricked, but, But, they, they convinced us, not convinced us, but, they,
some people saw a way to come up off the backs and the misery of black people, and they took it.
But you can't knock a man hustle, whatever.
That's not true.
Selling drugs. What?
You can knock a man hustle.
Whatever. You selling shirts. I can't get mad you selling shirts. You coming up.
But look, my shirts ain't killing nobody. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I certainly hope nobody is going to get addicted to my shirts and be, you know what I'm saying? Hey, man, I need a shirt, bro. I need a shirt, real. Ooh, I really need a shirt. Ooh, I need a shirt. You know what I'm saying? Sucking dick for shirts. You know what I'm saying? I hope that don't happen.
You might kill somebody over your shirt.
No, that's not going to happen.
If I go out there and do copyright, and I'm selling more,
I still wouldn't kill you. If anything, I would sue you but I wouldn't kill you.
Oh, you want to kill me? Oh,
No.
Oh, okay. Oh, I forgot who I was talking to. Yeah, but still, man, you can't. I mean, to each his own. Regardless, you selling dope or anything.
But
What they got
you can't.
dispensary down here,
No,
right?
you can knock a hustle if the hustle is harming an entire community. It's okay to
I
say
didn't tell you the bad though.
no. It don't matter if you know that you harming people. Don't do that. You
What
can
they-
knock
what
a
the- what-
hustle.
Okay. What bill they just passed this year, man?
I
Or
don't-
last year?
I don't know that. I'm sure they passed a lot of them.
Caused you to make more money.
I don't know. What bill are you talking about? I don't know.
You know the weed bill, marijuana bill. Every dispensary and stuff is up, right? Ain't
Sure.
that drugs, marijuana?
I
Or
believe
it's
so.
just
Yes.
a plant?
Yes.
They
I believe-
consider it as a plant, right?
I believe it's a drug.
Okay, then. So why they ain't saying nothing about that?
I'm against that.
Oh, you against it?
Yeah, I don't think people should be using drugs.
Oh, you didn't vote on it?
I'm not sure if I voted on it. I don't remember.
Oh, okay.
I probably
Don't worry
voted.
about it.
I probably voted for it
So
just because I don't. I think it's happening. It's gonna be legal, and go ahead and stop criminalizing people for doing it. If you know what I'm saying, I don't know a whole lot of people who, I like to use the example, who sucking dick for weed. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, I need weed so bad, I'll suck your dick for a joint. You know what I'm saying? I don't know that people
Hey, man,
are
don't
actually
say
doing
man.
that.
Hold that to yourself, man. You should have said something else.
No, that's what I'm. To me, that's
that's
the
a bad
ultimate.
example.
No, to
No,
me, that is
no.
the ultimate addiction thing. Now, I've never been addicted, nothing like that. But to me, that's the ultimate addiction thing. Somebody that's going to do that for whatever the thing is, that's an addiction. And I don't see or hear of people doing that for weed.
You've been watching too many men of society, drinking your juice in the hoods.
That's
you
true.
You shouldn't say that, man.
That's true.
So you should have said something else.
All right, hold on. You saying it don't? You saying that it don't happen?
I said.
Because it
I was
happens.
about to say something.
Because you
I was about to say
know
something.
it happens.
No, I was about to say something. So I had to I thought about it like, no, I can't say that. But no, man, he had to change up. No, man, but I look at it like this, man. When while you was talking earlier about Big Meech coming home, the
All right.
BMF, the big
I've heard of
when
it.
okay. Regardless, it ain't about glorifying or whatever. It's about, man, this my guy, this my homie. He put a lot of people on. It's my thing is like this. I didn't tell you to buy my drugs. You either can buy these drugs, you don't gotta buy them. It's up to you. I'm making money out here. I know what's behind this, what I'm facing up to, these consequences, what I gotta go through. I know if I do wrong, I'm going to jail. I know if I get caught, I'm going to jail.
Okay.
I ain't tell you to buy my drugs. It's up to you to buy them, man.
May
So,
Hold on, may I ask you a
um,
question? A serious question? Do you believe do you believe that there is anything that
man,
you
they need
could
to make drugs illegal.
Wait,
legal.
hold on,
Legalize drugs.
let me ask the question.
Go ahead, man.
Do you believe that there is anything that a person does to make money that's wrong?
Nope, not in my eye.
So a hitman, you cool with that? Like you kill people for money, hey, you can't knock that hustle. You all right with that?
If that hitman did something wrong that crossed my path, yeah.
No. He didn't do
Yeah.
nothing to cross your path. You know what I'm saying? Somebody who traffics little girls, but they make money, getting little 5 and 6 year old girls, putting them out for sex. You cool with that? Because they making money.
I didn't say no. That's a different story. We
No,
talking about drugs.
I asked you, was there anything?
You know damn well.
How am I
Come on
supposed
now.
to know that? If you okay with people killing people for money, it seemed to me that you might be okay with people prostituting little girls for money. There is no line for you as long as you making money.
No, come on with that. Come on with that. You
Come
sound
on
like
with
this
what?
fucking No, you sound like the Republican Democrats bullshit is back and forth, catching dogs and immigrants. Come
No,
on, man. With
no,
that shit.
I'm-
You know damn
you
well
just
I
said-
wouldn't
no,
be cool.
you
with
just-
no damn, I'm for the kids.
You just said you
damn-
can't knock anybody's hustle. Didn't you say that?
You right.
Ain't that somebody's hustle?
Stupid ass.
Ain't that
stupid ass question?
Twin? Is that somebody's hustle? Is that somebody's hustle? Do you believe there are people out here trafficking little girls?
Yeah.
All right, and you said you can't knock somebody's hustle. I'm trying to point out.
I'm not talking about.
It don't matter. I'm trying to point out to you the flaw in your thinking.
That point of view you got is stupid to me.
Oh
I'm talking about drugs part. I ain't talking about no fucking girls and shit. I'm talking about the drug part.
Oh my goodness.
When people talking about this drug, I ain't talking about no damn girls and shit.
What I'm
and all that.
look.
I'm talking about,
what I'm trying to explain to you.
I know what you saying. Yeah.
What am I saying?
I ain't no dummy. Nigga.
So what am I saying? Tell me what I'm saying.
You saying knocking somebody hustle, and then you say knocking somebody hustle and everything. So you cool with somebody going after? No, I know I get what you saying, but no, I wouldn't be cool with that. I'm talking about the drug thing. They put cases on us and everything else, but they the ones that put it in our community to set us up or whatever.
They didn't set you
That's
up.
what I was talking. They knew what they knew was gonna be a setup to criminalize people in full of jail. They knew what they was doing.
No.
Just when Hoover came with the FBI. What, man?
Twin. Okay, yes, they knew what they were doing, but y'all didn't have to fall for the trap. So you.
Hey, my baby needs some diapers. We need some cheese here. We need some real tips. Shit, I'm short of money. What best way to get it? Shit, you the government.
Go get a job. That's the best way to get it. Go get a fucking job.
Negro, please. You just said about the felonies and all that. You can't get this, you can't get that.
Then don't commit a felony, and then you'll be able to go get a job.
That's what I'm trying to do, nigga. I'm trying to commit a felony.
No,
So
I'm saying don't commit.
If I don't, I don't.
Don't commit a felony. Don't commit a felony.
You just said in the chat, go commit a felony. Which one you want, man? You said earlier, go commit a felony. Didn't you say that in the chat earlier? Now make up your damn mind.
Okay.
You said that in the chat earlier.
I don't know if I said that in the chat, but let me make up my mind. Don't commit a felony. Do not commit a felony.
You said go commit a felony. Which one is it, though?
You asked me again. I'm telling you which one it is. Do not commit any felonies.
But earlier you said go commit a felony.
But I'm telling you now, do not commit a felony.
But what if I can't get a job? What if I do got a job and ain't got enough?
Go get a second job.
I know what to do now. I know better now. I'm just saying, back then I didn't know better. I knew, but I was greedy.
Exactly. You knew, but you was greedy. So you can't blame it on the people. Oh, they brought drugs. You knew not to do it, but you did it anyway because it was quick, easy money. I don't know how easy it is, but it was quick money.
To be honest, Emanuel, I was liking the lifestyle. I was living.
Okay, then.
All that money and women and other things. I was liking.
Right. So then you can't get mad.
What was behind it.
So you can't get mad now that you got a felony or now that they got felonies or whatever and be like, well, they tricked us. They didn't trick you. You liked it.
No, what the fuck I'm getting mad for? Twin got to hold his own. I'm accountable for my actions. Okay. The hell I'm going to get mad for?
I agree.
Shit, I did this.
Right.
Shit, I ain't going to get mad at nobody for what I did.
So if you can't get no assistance because of what you did, don't be mad at the immigrants either.
You can get I'm definitely not mad at it. It's just the people is. I'm not mad at them. I grew around they dead ass. Asian, Latino, Mexican, you name it. Shit, I grew around their ass. What the hell Twin gonna be mad for? It's just people, other people mad, man. And then the trick of the idiots just want to throw us off, man. With cats and dogs and immigrants and blue face, that face, and all other stuff they come up with every day.
Who is they? Trump and them came up with that stuff.
It ain't only Trump. You just can't blame that one man, man.
Hold on. Who the people who said that they eating cats and dogs? Who said that? Who said that?
Trump got 50 felons. Trump a convicted felon. Trump raped it. Trump said they got dogs in there. So
he
Trump
didn't?
said he got immigrants. Come on.
He did. He said all of that and did it. I don't know about the 50. I know he got 34 felonies, but he did. He said all of that. Why is it wrong to say that a felon is a felon?
The Democrats said all that, and he said they got cats and dogs. It's a back and forth thing, and then they throw in Diddy and stuff, so us black folks can take heat. Come on, man. It's just a game that's this world playing right now. Ain't no what, man.
What in the world? I don't even know what you. How did Diddy get in the
telling you-
conversation?
I'm saying to throw us off. That's all it is, man.
Who trying to throw
us
you off? Who?
The government, man. They know what they doing.
I don't even know what you're talking about anymore. You lost me.
I know I lost you.
You did.
Just like I said, you said my organization. I don't know what you said. You said something about the, why do you let that up? Goof ass. And dumbass. You do it all the time.
I'm not sure what's. I hear an alarm going off in the back. You all right?
I wish I would have known. You came through the front or side?
You all right? I just want to make sure they're not getting you. You good? You good?
They called. I ain't even see. I was on the side probably.
I don't know
Didn't
what's
even
happening.
know you was here. My fault.
I don't know what's happening.
Yep.
Twin,
Yeah, I'm here.
you good?
Yeah, I'm A1. What I was talking about before I knock you out.
I don't know what you was talking about, but
Threw me out of my school. Hey, man.
Yes,
man,
sir.
do me a favor, man.
yes, sir.
I'll get out here about 8:30. Now, I'll put it on your Facebook, man. Bring me a 2A. That hot pink.
All right. I'll get back with you.
If Shorty I know looking at your thing, she texted me, said, grab me one. So, hey, give me a 2A, man. I'm here to like 8:39, finish time. I'll put it in your, on your Facebook post, man.
All right. I'll respond.
Man, you don't respond.
Yes.
You might forget, man.
I'm gonna respond.
Oh, all right. Then
All right.
I seen earlier, your uncle is the king of talk. You the real king of talk.
I'm not
you
even
not
sure.
he is.
I'm not sure what that means.
You know how you say you the king of talk?
I don't say it. I am it.
I am it.
Yes.
That's a new word, I am it.
No, I am it. It's 3 words.
You said I am it.
I
heard what you
am
said.
it. I don't say it. I am it. But go
Yeah,
ahead. You
whatever.
were saying somebody trying to steal the
Hey.
title.
He been here at the title. Your uncle, Lincoln Ware.
Well, he's not my uncle. He don't have a title. At best, he's a cheap old bald knockoff. And who wants that?
Lord. You said, but when you're out there, you said be kind to each other. Make sure people smile and all that. But
Right.
how you being kind, man?
I didn't say be
That's not
kind.
being
I
kind.
said be the reason that somebody smiles.
Well, I'm mad now because you said that about Unc.
Is it
I'm
true?
not smiling.
Hold on, but is it true?
Huh?
Is he a cheap, bald, old knockoff of trying to be a king?
No, he blessed the community to come out and party with him and everything and
Yeah.
buy a couple of drinks.
That's
being
not
cheap.
that is not the rule. That is not the role, I mean, of the king of talk. Yeah, that's a cheap, old, bald knockoff.
That's not right, man.
It's true.
You said be.
I didn't
How
say
you
be
know he's
kind.
cheap?
I said be the reason somebody smiles.
Okay, then you just pissed me off by saying that I'm not gonna smile.
Stop it. It made you
You just
smile.
pissed
You
me
know
off.
it made you smile. Don't even lie. You just gonna sit on the phone and lie.
No, I ain't from hell. You said she bald. You remind me of my sister. You say my daddy would get that money like you cheap bald head bastard. That's what my memories back and shit. So
No,
that's all fun.
Twin, I appreciate it. I ain't got no problem. If Lincoln want to claim King of Talk,
I know, man.
he can claim
I
it.
know,
I'm just picking
No,
on
man,
it.
I'm just having fun. All right, man.
All right.
I'll see you, love, Will. You on Monday, man?
I think so, yeah.
All right, just bring my hoodie, man. 2X. What's the fare on?
They're $35.
All right, that's cool. Let's
All
go
right.
to the Ginger Snap organization.
It's going to go to some organization. I haven't narrowed it down yet. But it'll be
Well, since you like food and all that junk, why you just didn't go to food bank pantry?
no, it'll be for an organization because it's about breast cancer. So it'll be for an organization that helps women in their fight against breast cancer or some sort of awareness organization or something like that.
If you pick the strong organizations that you can trust and you know you got, goods with them and everything.
Well, that's why I'm looking.
Bogus
That's why I'm still I haven't chosen one. As I'm not a woman, so I haven't been, in my life looking at organizations that deal with breast cancer and all of that kind of stuff. So I'm talking to a few different women who are gonna hopefully very soon tell me a great organization. And if
Get
nothing
some advice
else,
for your wife.
no, if
She
nothing
probably
else,
understands.
if nothing else, I have 3 sisters who, when my mom was dealing with her breast cancer fight, they were very, very much involved. And I haven't reached out to them yet, but I'll reach out to them and find out what organizations were instrumental in helping her during her fight. And if nobody else comes back with anything, it'll go to one of those organizations.
Yeah, I think sit down with your sister or wife and get some advice and see what's a good organization, what's best.
Yes.
Which one your OG liked it or whatever.
Yes.
Yeah. That's a blessing, though, man. But in the meantime, in the end time, 8:30 or 9 o'clock, I'll be here, man.
All
so
right.
You can hit me on my horn
Well,
and stuff.
I'm going to tell you, it won't be today. I don't keep inventory in stock. So that's why you're telling me I have to order the inventory, pick it up Monday, and make the shirt, and then I'll be able to get it to you. So it won't be today.
Man, you was talking like you got it ready, shipped out, ready to go. The way you was saying.
I never said that. I never even
Yeah, you did. You was hyping it up. I go sell and get your order be ready to go. You was saying it so fast.
I said I'll get back with you, and we'll coordinate, and I'll get you your order quickly. Yes.
All right, that's cool. Hit me up.
All right.
All right, then, man. Be safe, man. You going to Blink tonight?
I don't know if we're going tonight or tomorrow, but apparently we are going to Blink.
Oh, when you gave them ladies hug, did you pump up your Reebok?
No.
You remember them pumps and stuff back in the day, so you
I
could
remember
jump
the
higher.
pumps. I do remember the pumps. I don't have. I don't have anything that I have to pump up.
I ain't gonna go there.
I'm just telling you.
Nah, you something. You already said something foul earlier. Now you on it. I don't have it. You could have kept that to yourself, man. I ain't with y'all.
You the one
man.
keep asking me about pumping stuff up. I don't even know nothing about that.
Once again, my bad. My bad. That was my twin fault. All right, man. You be man.
All right, twin.
So, man.
All right, that was twin. Oh boy. Oh, these people. Oh, can't knock nobody's hustle. There's a lot of hustles that you can knock. And yeah, selling drugs is one of those. Oh boy. Well, it's 5 o'clock, y'all. Man, that's time that went fast. I gotta get ready to get out of here. Anybody else got anything on their mind? 513-717-KING. Key.
Hey, what's going on, Emanuel? How are you?
Key, I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm doing good. Thanks for my merchandise. I appreciate it.
I'm right. I'm glad. It was nice to meet you in person.
Exactly. And you say my name just like how you just said it. I thought I was on the radio station for a minute when you called me. I was like, goodness gracious. He got the radio stations in his vehicle? What's going on? And I was surprised that I got my merchandise in a ginger snap bag with a stale ginger snap and a dead bee. I thought it was some kind of process. Hey, Kimberly. I was trying to figure it out.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah, I was trying to figure out the scenario. I was like, dang, how you put my merchandise in that ginger snap bag?
She did not get her merchandise in no ginger snap bag.
Hey, Tanika.
Oh.
Yeah, I got a hug, Tanika.
Oh, yeah, I gave Key a hug. Absolutely. I think I gave Key 2 hugs.
You did. I ain't want to tell people because I ain't want people to be jealous. Hey, David Herring. Hey, Brent Benny. I did, and I couldn't clown with him like I clown with him on here, y'all, because he had his wife with him. I was like, I got to be good.
That's right. She met Mrs. Livingston and all that good stuff. Yes.
Exactly. And she was beautiful. And then little baby was there, too.
Yes.
She's rolling down the window trying to see what's going on. Yeah. Hey, Jeannie. Hey, LaDonna.
Well,
hey, Nikita.
thank you so much for supporting the cause and supporting the show.
Yeah, exactly. I told y'all modeling them for you to get them for free, but you weren't having them. But I
No,
see
we
why, because
wasn't.
your wife is gorgeous. But yeah, so yeah, that's what's going on. And then sorry, I had to cover up a little bit because you said you had COVID to the 17th power. So I was like, I ain't taking no chances with Emanuel now.
and you got the Air Adidas shirt.
Yes, and I gotta hide it because I'm telling you, I ain't gonna have it if I don't hide it. Just like I told you before, why I gotta hide it.
And I didn't sell the Air Adidas shirt. I can't sell those.
Right,
It's not my trademark. I ain't trying to get sued by Nike and Adidas and Jordan brands. No.
Right, I know. I gotta hide it up under the Afternoon Experiment shirt. I'm not going to jail for you. But thanks a lot. I appreciate it. Just calling to say hey.
All right. I appreciate you, Key.
You enjoy the rest of your day.
You do. Hold on. Before you go,
What?
did you like the gray or the white better? You've had an opportunity to look at them, but now you've had an opportunity to look at them. Which was best?
Now the gray looked like it's like a tint of blue, which was weird, and then it almost looked like it's white. So maybe darken up that gray a little bit.
No.
It ain't looking gray.
No, it's a Pantone.
It has a gray or a charcoal gray.
No. Look, they put out different colors, right? It's called the Pantone color matching system. And organizations like McDonald's, you see they red and yellow. That's not just any red and any yellow. There's a specific number red and a specific number yellow that they, you know what I'm saying, these are the Pantone colors for McDonald's. Well, the same with, in this particular case, Susan G. Komen. Susan G. Komen, they have their color palette. The pink that I use on the shirts is a PMS 227. And the gray that they do have 3 grays. I went with the lightest gray, which is a PMS Cool Gray 3. So
it look like a cool light blue.
So yeah, it's not my call on what I just went with their color palette. So
yeah,
that's the way it looked.
The color palette, because it looked blue to me. So if somebody else,
it's right here. It's right there on the screen. That's clearly a light gray.
Your screen, you can't really tell, because today you look like you ain't ashy today. You look like you got a little lotion on you, a little Vaseline. So I don't know. You can't tell from that screen. I don't know, Emmanuel, but I like both of them. Put it like that.
All right.
Yeah, I like all colors. Yeah. And the presentation was excellent, y'all. He got excellent presentation. When y'all get y'all shirts, y'all won't be disappointed.
Well, thank you.
And then he run up on you, like, you know what I'm saying? It's all good, like you on the talk show.
It is all
righty,
good.
Man, you enjoy the Blinks Fest, okay? Have a good one.
Key, I appreciate you.
All righty, have a good one.
All right. All right. Anything else? All hearts and minds are clear? All hearts and minds are clear. Anything else? I haven't done this in a minute. I give it about, I doubt that there could be any other questions. I've answered almost like legitimately every question that anybody could ask. Any questions? About 5 minutes. I will answer questions for 5 minutes. I haven't done this in a while. 5 minutes. 513-717-KING. 513-717-5464. Looking at the clock now, about 4 minutes. No questions? No questions? All right. You can't beat that. Everybody, have an amazing weekend. If you're in Cincinnati, hold on, Daryl says, what new shows are you watching? I'm finishing up. Hold on, let me argue this. I gotta get something off my chest. I was watching a couple of shows on Hulu, Reasonable Doubt, and that Aaron Hernandez story. The final episode of Reasonable Doubt, I believe, for the season came out on yesterday. So I go to Hulu to watch it. Why somebody ain't paid their Hulu bill? Why somebody ain't paid their Hulu bill? And now I can't even watch the final episode. So now I got to call people like, you got us cut off? You better fix that. Fix it. See, this is really the drawback of, you know what I'm saying? Here's the password, here's the email. This is the drawback. Because now, one episode left and I can't watch it. Anybody got some Hulu? Can I get a little bit of Hulu from somebody? Anybody? Can I get just a little bit of Hulu? I just need a little bit. I'm not addicted to Hulu. I won't suck, you know what I'm saying, for no Hulu. No. But it would be nice to watch the final episode. And, you know, I think that the Aaron Hernandez story is turning the corner. The last episode that I saw, they didn't really focus all that much on homosexuality like they did homosexuality at the very beginning. And then they went to talking about, him playing in the league and, you know, maybe some CTE issues and things of that nature. So hopefully it turned the corner and it won't just be some gay show. Because I was about to, but they turned the corner. So I'm watching those. What else am I watching? There's something else that we started watching. I can't think of what it is. I'm trying to watch Agatha All Along. I'm not really feeling it, but I'm going to power through because, it's the MCU, and it'll be something in there that pertains to something else. So I'm trying to watch that. But that's it. That's all I can think of so far. That's all I can think of. Tanika says, spoiler alert. No, there's no spoiler there. I mean, everybody know, in case you didn't, Aaron Hernandez, he played in the NFL. They say he has CTE. They say he was gay and he killed some people. That's not a spoiler. It would be like watching the O.J. Simpson story and be like, oh, they talked about the glove. And you're like, oh, spoiler alert. Who didn't know that a glove was involved? You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, he killed Nicole Brown. Don't tell me what's going to happen. You don't know nothing about O.J.? So, it's not a spoiler alert. Let me see. Did you finish watching the fight night with Kevin? I did. I watched it. I watched all of it. It was okay. It was okay. Kevin Hart I don't like him. He ruined it for me. What, could have probably been better, but it was okay. It was okay. I mean, give credit where credit is due. It was okay. Am I watching Bel Air? No, I haven't watched a single. It was on at the barbershop. Again, not that I go to the barbershop on a regular basis, but I went a few months ago and an episode of it was on. And I was like, yeah, I'm good on Bel Air. So no, I've never watched a full episode of it. I've only seen what was on at the barbershop. Pamela says, I don't like Kevin Hart at all. And Edward said, that's the best I've seen Kevin Hart. Okay. Look, I'm not telling you to not like Kevin Hart. I'm telling you that I don't like Kevin Hart. So, LaDonna says, that's what I want to see. Can I get some Peacock? That is a loaded question. I can give you some Peacock if you can give me some Hulu. Oh, I hate the way that sounded coming out, but it's true. Oh. Do you watch any of the Power shows? No. I've seen little bits here and there only because Mrs. Livingston watches them, but no, I don't watch Power. I don't watch Power. Let's see. somebody asked another question. There was another question. Oh no, scroll. And that's why your wife is going on delivery runs with you. No, we just happened to be, we were going out to do something last night, and I was like, oh, I need to drop off these hoodies to Key. And she was like, okay, well, we can do that on the way. And then so we dropped those off, and then we went on ahead and did what we had to do. Did I watch the Menendez brothers story? What was that? No is the answer. But what channel or what streaming service is it on? What streaming service is it on? Because I might watch it. I think Myosha wanted to know that I turn on the heat. My heat comes on automatically. It's set. So once the house gets to a certain temperature, it comes on. I mean, just like the air. It's set. So once it gets to a certain temperature, it comes on. I keep it set there all year because I know what temperature I want my house to be. So I don't have to worry about it during the summer. It's plenty warm enough. But yeah, once it gets to a certain temperature, the heat just comes on. I don't even think about it. House stays comfortable. Netflix. Okay. I'll check it out. Did I watch Fight Night? Yeah, that's what we were talking about when I was saying that I didn't like Kevin Hart. But again, I have to say it was a decent show. I mean, it was all right. We watched it. Did you watch Transformers 1? I don't even know what that is. Ron say his heat been on for a week. I don't know how long the heat been on. I don't know when it kicks on and when it doesn't. I keep it serviced. Get it cleaned out every year and keep it serviced. And walk around the house comfortable. If I ever look up and it's cold, I know something wrong with the heater. Which actually happened last year. Something happened. It got a little cold. It was a little cold snap or whatever. And I was like, it's cold in here, ain't it? And she was like, no, I'm fine. And, I'm like, you like it cold. So it don't count. And I went and looked at the little panel and something was going on. And I called the people and they came out and serviced it. And everything was good. Did I hear twins call on Sharpton? I did not. Nokia says most people regularly regulate the temperature per the temperature outside. Yeah, no, I think mine is set at, like 74 or something like that. 72, 74, somewhere around in there. I don't like being cold. So if the house gets below 72 or 74, that heat comes on. What about the monster show on Netflix on the Menendez brothers? I haven't watched it, but I heard it was good. Yeah, no, I haven't watched that. Oh, I did finish watching The Umbrella Academy. I finished that. Ending, total disappointment. Totally disappointing. But, yeah. I finished it. It's over. And I'm cool with that. If anybody knows any African-American contractors, I need 2 storm doors put on, and I'm purchasing them this weekend if anybody needs a job. Interesting. I just put storm doors. You mean like screen doors? I just put a screen door on, just changed the screen door on the back of the house. Earlier this summer. Andre says that ending was terrible. They all just killed themselves. I didn't want to give it away. You know what I'm saying? See, Tanika, that would be spoiler alert. But no, I didn't like the ending at all. I kind of didn't like that last season. Jericho says, "Did you skip my question on purpose?" What? I thought I asked your question. I thought I asked your question. What? Ask it again if you don't mind. But I thought I asked your question. Myosha says, "Believe it or not, I can put doors on too." I do not believe you. I do not believe you. So I think we have different definitions of what it means to do something yourself. For me to do something myself, I go grab my tools and go out or go wherever and, get to work and, doing whatever. To you, I believe it's pick up the phone, call Maria and say, you know what I'm saying, "Get your brother over here to put the screen on." And she say, "Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am." And you know what I'm saying, that'd be that. So, that don't really count as doing it yourself. Ordering somebody to do it don't really count. Tanika says, "Do you watch From?" Oh, I need some MGM Plus too. Because I watched the first 2 seasons, but I'm not paying $6.99 a month for MGM Plus to watch From. Because I think that's about the only thing on there. And I watched the last season that I saw of Godfather of Harlem. I think those are really the only 2 shows on MGM Plus that I know of that I would watch. And that's not worth $7 a month to me. So if anybody got some MGM Plus to spare, I got some stuff that I can, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, I can give you some Peacock. I can give you some Paramount Plus. I have things to offer. I have things to offer. But I need some Hulu and I need some MGM Plus. Daryl says, "Watch on the Fire Stick like I do." I'm not doing that Fire Stick. They are not getting me. They are not getting me. Prime, I have Prime, but you can't share Prime. Because Prime is connected to your Amazon Prime account. And you got all your payment methods in there and all of that kind of stuff, right? So you got Prime. I give you my Prime. You can just go buy a whole lot of shit and pay for it with my money. And next thing I know, I ain't got no money. Nah, you can't share Prime. You can't share Prime. They were smart on that one. Now, I share Prime with my daughter. But I not with anybody else. Jerica says I skipped hers again. Jerica, I don't. Oh, can we take a group trip to the Lincoln Ware show to listen to Twins call? Nathaniel Livingston missed it too. Sure y'all can. I'm blocked. I can't go to I can't pull it up. I'm blocked. So, sorry. Nakia says, "Hulu can't be shared either. I beg to differ." I'm telling you, I had Hulu up until, 3 days ago. Up until 3 days ago. I believe it was 3 days ago. Maybe it was 2 days ago. I had Hulu. I was, I had a deal worked out. And somebody about to lose Disney Plus if I don't get my Hulu back real fast. That's what I'm saying. If I don't get my Hulu back fast, somebody gonna go try to watch something on Disney Plus, and they gonna be like, "What happened? What happened to Disney Plus?" I don't know what to tell you. Regina, I see you. You got me on the Hulu. Cool. I'll reach out to you. I'm gonna give my person an opportunity to make things right. I'm gonna give him an opportunity to make things right. Did you see my question on watching them on Prime? Oh, no, I didn't see your question, but I watched them. The second season, I thought, was not great. I thought the first season was okay. The second season wasn't great. I didn't like the tie-in to the first season, and I just didn't think that it was good. I just didn't think that it was good. Am I blocked on Lincoln's personal page too? Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Say what you want to about Roly Poly, but Roly Poly's thorough. MGM Plus on Prime. Well, you can get it. You can get a 7-day. That's how I watched the first 2 seasons of From. Was on the 7-day trial. But you can't do a second 7-day trial. They want that money. But it's not just, it's not just, ooh, you got Prime, you got MGM Plus. They're not tied together like that. So I don't have to watch the second season of them, right? Yeah, you don't really have to. It wasn't good to me. It wasn't good to me at all. And like I said, I didn't like the tie-in. I didn't think it was good at all. Victoria says, why did you fall, I'm sure you mean out, with Mr. Ware? I'm not beefing with him. He's beefing with me. And I think everybody know this. During the Republican convention, this is how ridiculous it is. During the Republican convention, he was talking about, what was that, Milwaukee? And he said something like, oh, it's going to be a lot of alcohol and womanizing, I think he said. A lot of drinking and womanizing or something like that going on in Milwaukee tonight. And I typed into the chat 2 of Lincoln's favorite things. Because we all know Lincoln loves alcohol. And you talk about women, sex, or something like that. Lincoln will talk about that all day and all night. They're 2 of his favorite topics. We all know that. You know it. So I didn't think much of it. And then initially he didn't think much of it. And then my good friend Raven saw it and she laughed at it. And so then that made him mad. And then his daughter, who already don't like me from something previous, basically told him to block me. And he talked about it was disrespectful to his wife, which made no sense. Me saying that he likes alcohol and womanizing is not disrespectful to his wife. Even if I were talking about him and it were true, it would be him being disrespectful to his wife, not me. I'm not being disrespectful to your wife by saying that, even if, which clearly I wasn't saying, but even if you're a womanizer and I call you a womanizer, I'm not being disrespectful to your wife. At best, I'm being disrespectful to you. But clearly not to your wife. I got no beef with Mrs. Ware. I don't have no beef with Lincoln either. So that was why his daughter chose to block me from the station's page. Now, I'm pretty sure that I could get that block rescinded. I'm pretty sure that I could. But, Mrs. Livingston was like, look, if he don't want you to watch the show, don't watch the show. Don't even worry about it. And so I was like, you know what? Cool. So I just let it go. So that's why. That's the entire reason. So I guess really the long and the short of it, is we fell out because, but hold on, no, it wasn't just that. Then his daughter said something about me, call me short or something like that. And so I, without mentioning her name, mentioned, that I didn't care what Roly Poly had to say about me. And then that made her mad. And, so Lincoln has to respond because his daughter is mad and her feelings are hurt. But I don't understand why people think it's okay for you to attack me and I'm just supposed to sit there and take it? No, if you attack me, I'm probably going to respond. So if you call me short and I call you fat, it's a wash. I mean, I'm fat too. So it's not like I'm anti-fat people. I'm a fat person. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, you call me short, I call you fat, it's over. And that's that. But, you know, some people can't let stuff go. They really think they should be able to attack you. And you just got to take it. And if you don't take it, then you're the bad guy. Hey, no. I'm not the bad guy. Because I don't typically start stuff. But that's the answer to the question. That's why. Because his daughter doesn't like me. That's the story. So, that's that. But again, I got nothing against Lincoln. You know, I give Lincoln a hard time. I'm always going to give Lincoln a hard time. And you know what I'm saying? If you are presenting hostility towards me, then most times I'm going to present hostility back. Not always. Sometimes I just let stuff go. But most times I'll present hostility. Well, not even most times. Sometimes I'll present it back to you. And so that's kind of what I'm doing now. But I got no beef with Lincoln. None at all. My should say, you got something against his daughter, though. No, not really. Again, she got beef with me. I never really mentioned her unless she mentioned me. If she never mentioned me, I would never mention her. But again, it's one of those things where, you know what I'm saying? People think they can say stuff about you and you're not supposed to say nothing back because of who they dad is. Like, come on, that don't fly with nobody. My dad, you know, fuck your dad. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of how I be feeling. You're short. You're fat. My dad won't like it if you call me fat. Fuck your daddy. That's kind of how the conversation goes. But she's mad about me for something that happened a long time ago. And it just is what it is. I don't. Oh. But, I mean, in all honesty, this don't sound crazy, I had no beef with her. Like, if she didn't say negative things about me, I wouldn't mention her. I got nothing against her. Again, me saying you fat, that's only because I know it bothers you. I'm short. I'm fat. You know what I'm saying? For some people, I'm dark. I got a unconventional hairline. My teeth ain't perfectly straight. You know what I'm saying? I don't keep a haircut. I got a lot of gray hair. I mean, you know what I'm saying? I got flaws. I'm not against people with flaws, but don't start taking stuff, attacking people when you got flaws, but you sensitive about yours. I don't understand it. I don't understand it. Y'all dated before, Mrs. Livingston? No. Okay, here's the story on that. This story I can tell real quick. There was a time when she thought she was the producer of the Lincoln Ware Show on the radio. And she wasn't. And she would invite guests and people to guest host the Lincoln Ware Show. But you don't work for the radio station. What makes you think you have the authority to tell people that they can host his radio show? And people would be calling me like, yeah, she said I could host the show. And I would be like, I don't know what to tell you, but that's not going to happen. And I had a conversation with her about it. Like, you can't be doing that. You don't book guests for his show. She was booking it for his Channel 64 show or whatever, or Channel 25 or whatever channel he was on. But you don't book guests for the radio show. And she, would get really angry about it. And so one day, here's one thing that I figured out. I have figured this out. And I don't know why people are like this. a lot of times people don't understand what you're saying until you flip it and put it on them. So since she was booking guests for his TV show, I called her and told her I got a guest for his TV show. And she was like, it don't work like that. And I was like, no, I got a guest for his TV show. They gonna be there or whatever. I didn't book a guest. No, I was just, turning it on her. So I'm like, got a guest for his TV show. And then I called her another time and I was like, oh, he gonna be out of town next week, so I'm gonna guest host his TV show. Then you can't do that. That's not how it works. And I kept it going like for a whole day. Like, no, I'm going to be there. I know what time to be there. I know I got guests booked and all that kind of stuff. So you ain't got to worry about it. No, when he's not there, then he just... And I'm like, no, it's cool. I got it. I kept it going for an entire day. And then she was so furious. And so then finally I told her, like, look, just like it didn't make sense for me to be trying to book guests on his TV show and book a guest host for his TV show, it don't make sense for you to be trying to book guests and guest hosts for his radio show. You stay in your lane. And she got really mad. And I remember some event we did out at the place in Springdale. Code 51 is what it's called now. And she came and she got up in my face and she cussed me out. She cussed me out. And the whole time I was just grinning. Now the young lady that I was with at the time wanted to beat her ass. Like, she being disrespectful and I'm not going to let her. And I was like, no, it's all good. It's all good. Let her. She got it off her chest. She feels good about it. You know what I'm saying? And, when she was finished, and walked off. You know what I'm saying? She felt real good about it. And it didn't bother me none. Let her get it off her chest. It's all good. But she really wanted to beat her ass. But like, no. It's not even worth it. And so ever since then, she's had beef with me. That's what the actual beef is about. That is the bottom line of it all. Because before then, we had a great relationship. I used to tease Lincoln about stuff about her, you know what I'm saying? And she knew, because I've never been attracted to her or anything. I just always thought she was a nice girl. But I always knew Lincoln was really protective of his daughter. So I'd be like, oh, I'm going to holler at your daughter. And he'd be like, no, you're not going to. Like, no, I'm hollering at. No, you're not going to. So it was just a good way to pick with him, But, so yeah, we had a good little relationship. And she knew I did it. And I always felt like she thought that it was kind of funny. Because she's like, we've never had any sort of chemistry in that way. And I'm like, right, it's just a way that I pick with your daddy. And she's like, oh, okay, So she was okay with it. But once I told her you cannot book hosts and guests for his radio show, she hated me since then. So that's really genuinely where it all comes from. 100%. And like I said, I let her cuss me out. I let her get it off her chest. She said everything she had to say. She got in my face. Her finger was this close to my face. And I was like, whatever. I'm going to, let her say whatever. Because what would I look like, smacking her or something like that? That's a woman. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, my girl wanted to smack her, but I'm no. It's not worth it. And yeah, ever since then, she's hated me. And I'm comfortable with it. Do you remember what I told you about what an ex told me about her growing up? I remember that. But I don't really care nothing about any of that kind of stuff. I don't really have anything against her. And I don't have anything against Lincoln. Definitely got nothing against Mrs. Ware and his other daughter. I think she's a lovely girl. Other than, maybe some issues of, feeling like she's some issues of privilege. I think other than that, she's even probably a good person. She just, because it's her dad, my dad, and she feels like that gives her some special privilege. If she let that go, I got no beef with her either. She's a good person. I know, Naki, I didn't want to say her name. I don't, necessarily want to put her in it, but I think she's a lovely girl. I'll be, listening to her when she call in every once in a while when Lincoln be talking about her. Because, of course, I remember her when she was a little girl. And, I don't know why. Like, she ain't my child. But it'd be a part of me. Like, I'm just so proud of her. Again, I don't want to say her name because somebody would be like, he said something about your daughter. He was mentioning your daughter's name. What are you mentioning my daughter's name for? Don't even say my daughter's name. Don't keep her name out of your mouth. And I don't even want to have to deal with all of that. But I'll be looking at her like, I'm so proud of her. I'm so happy for her. You know what I'm saying? All of that kind of stuff. So, yeah. I think other than that sense of entitlement and whatever that the older daughter has, I think she's probably a wonderful girl. That had been my experience the entire time. So, yeah, no, she just didn't like being told that she couldn't run her daddy's radio show. And because of that, she hates me. I'm cool with it. That's the genesis of that entire thing. Shara says, so that was Lincoln's voice. You can at least admit to that. It was just a voice. Just a voice. Naki says she's an extremely nice person. Unless you telling her she can't run something that she ain't got no business running that's got something to do with her daddy. That's it. That's it. That's the whole thing. If I would have said, because she was telling James Craig, my dad's going to be on vacation next week and you can fill in for him. No, he can't. We already had people scheduled. You can't tell him that he can fill in. You can't do that. Stop doing that. Then he gonna show up thinking he filling in and he not gonna be able to fill in, and I'm gonna have to send his ass away. He gonna be mad. And it's gonna make us look bad because you promised something. They double booked. No, we didn't double book. No, we didn't. We knew who we was having. Somebody else booked you and it messed it up. So it made it look like we double booked. So that's why I'm trying to avoid all of that. No, we're not doing that. No. It's my dad's show. If it's my dad's show, then I can say, no, it's not how it works. No. No, because when you do it again for a different story, don't try to say why y'all think it's Lincoln's voice. I didn't say that was Lincoln. No, sir. We already heard you do the voice for Lincoln. You like to put amnesia on us, so we forget. Y'all the ones assuming that it's Lincoln's voice. It's just a voice. Jeannie says, I find it really strange that she didn't understand that unless she was on Radio 1's payroll. Well, I'm sure she wasn't on, Channel 25 or Channel 64, whichever station he was on at that time. I'm sure she wasn't on their payroll either. But she was given a certain latitude to do those things. So I can see how she might think, you know what I'm saying, if it's okay for me to book guests for that show, I should be able to book guests for this show. But once you are told you can't do that, then you should stop doing it. Well, Nakia, he was on Channel 25 for a certain period of time too. And I'm saying I don't remember if that was when he was on Channel 25 or Channel 64. But I know he's been on both of them. But I don't remember the timing of this. But, again, I ain't no beef with her. But if you call me short, I'm probably going to call you fat if I believe that calling you fat is going to bother you. And the best way to deal with that is just don't call me names. If you don't call me names, I probably won't call you names, and everybody will be happy. I don't understand why people don't understand that. My says, why do you call her Nakia? Look at her name. N-A-K, Knock. Y-A. It's spelled Nakia to me. And I think I asked her once, and she said, yes, that is the way that you pronounce it, but no one pronounces it that way. So, and I mean, if I'm misremembering that, Nakia, please correct me. But I'm pretty sure that she told me that that's the correct way to pronounce it. Yes, she says that's correct. No one pronounced. Yes. T. Mikey G says, don't call E-Man the Pink Smurf. Got it. And you can call me the Pink Smurf, but then when I call you a name, like say you look like the dude from These Nuts, don't get mad. Because when I look at that, just that little picture, it looked just like the dude, the These Nuts guy. Omar and Dwight, why banned? I have no idea why Dwight is banned. That happened after me. Omar, I'm not even sure. I don't know. I don't know why Omar is banned. I'm not sure. I don't know. That's something personal, I think, between him and Lincoln. So I don't know. I don't have an answer. It's been a long 5 minutes. See, y'all always do this to me. Y'all always do this. I'll be minding my own business, trying to go, and then y'all make me stay. Y'all always do this. Yeah, I got to get out of here. I really do. I had to get out of here. I appreciate all of y'all for supporting me, checking out the show and all that kind of stuff. Nate says, didn't Dwight cause a disturbance at the walking club? I don't know. Again, that was after I was gone. So the stuff that happened after I was gone, I don't know. What happened with Marcus Jenkins? I don't know. Like, I didn't even know he was. Somebody asked me why he was banned, and I was like, he's banned? And he was like, yeah, Marcus is banned. And I was like, I had no idea because it happened after me. I think that even happened after I got blocked. So I don't know. Shahara says, I knew he wasn't going to read my last comment. What was your last comment? Y'all, do you see how many comments is popping up on here? Reposting since you conveniently missed this before. Oh my God. You just admitted that was Lincoln's voice. So the same voice applies to everyone when you're telling a story. You need to learn new voices then. I never admitted that anything. It's just a voice. It's just a voice. It's the voice that pops into my head at that moment. That's the voice that I say. Dwight took his shirt off at the walking club and was cussing out white people in the walking club. That sounds reasonable, depending on what did the white people do. You can't just judge things just based on the surface. Did the white people do something? That deserved to be cussed out? You never know. I wasn't there, so I can't say. I don't know. Dwight had his shirt off, showing off his big back rolls. And that's what he got blocked for. Don't skip my last comment. It's important. Oh my God. Let me go back. What was your last comment? I think you should hire me as your timekeeper. It's these people. Somebody say he disrespected Raven. Who disrespected Raven? Shahara says, you did and we all heard it. It's okay. I got witnesses. I'm not going to expect you to read this. I don't know what you're talking about, Shahara. I think you be hallucinating and imagining stuff. Y'all, I got to get out of here. I appreciate y'all again hanging out with me. I enjoyed my time with y'all. Again, if you want the hoodie, white hoodie or pink hoodie, call me. Not call me. Don't call me. If you got my personal number, text me. But if not, Emanuel Livingston at yahoo.com. Just, I want a hoodie, and I'll respond to your email, and we'll figure out, the size, the color, and where I can meet you and how you pay and all of that kind of stuff. So we'll do that. Or same on the personal Facebook page, not the Afternoon Experiment Facebook page, which none of y'all use and more of y'all should be using it, but the personal Emanuel Livingston Facebook page. Just send me a message. Hey, I want one of them hoodies. And I'll reach out to you. And again, we'll figure out the particulars, the size, the color, where to meet, how to pay, all of that kind of stuff. Or, I could just deliver it to your house, hang it on the doorknob or whatever, Or, some people are, I don't want that in on where I live. I understand that, and you tell me where to meet you, and I'll meet you somewhere, and that'll be cool. So, it's all good. If you want one, again, this is the pink one with the gray writing. This is the white one with the pink writing. And the proceeds are all going to go to a charity, well, an organization that deals with breast cancer. But again, and I'm going to say this last time and then I'm going to go, the reason for them, when you see this, when you see any of the pink ribbons and all of that kind of stuff, the purpose behind all of that stuff, at least in my mind, is for people, mainly women, but men as well. Get checked. Get checked. If you catch it early, then hopefully you can fight it. You can beat it. That's the purpose. So when you see this pink, get checked, know your status, and what I'm saying, just be aware of what's going on with your body. All right. Again, get out, enjoy the weekend. If you're going to Blink, be safe, and all of that good stuff. As you are out and about, as always, be the reason that somebody smiles. Till next time, I'm out, y'all. Peace.